What's up, guys? Welcome to NMDTV Canes all day. If you're rocking with the UD, you know what to do. Hit that like and subscribe button so you never miss out on a video. Miami wins. They defeat Appalachian State. And for some reason, I feel like we lost. I do believe there's something to be said about fighting and gutting out a victory. But I don't think that should be said about this team. You may be like, Grant, what are you talking about? This was supposed to be the year. This was supposed to be the year where we beat these middle of the pack teams, right? We beat these middle of the pack teams and we beat them. Maybe we don't just destroy these teams, but we beat them to where, in the fourth quarter, it's not a close game. We're up by 10. We're up by 14. But last night was just deja vu. See, we've already seen last night's game plenty of times, right? We've seen us go up against teams that are less talented than us. Now, let's rewind to last week, because I was told, and I listened to a lot of people sit there and say, last week don't count because it was Alabama. Alabama got the best team ever. They got a better team than us. So, of course, that was going to happen. That's what I was told. I was told that because of the talent on their roster, that's why we got blowed out and looked like we didn't deserve to be on television. Fast forward to this week, and if you look at blue chip ratio, if you look at talent-wise, there ain't no way in hell we should have struggled with Appalachian State. Now, not just that we look struggle, we just look bad, particularly on the offensive side of the ball, which brought back numerous starters from last year. See, I listened the first year under Manny. People say, well, he's got to get his players in. And another year under Manny, he's got to get his players in. He's got to get his offensive coordinator. And I'm just seeing the same thing every game. And we've created the standard. Manny said it himself. This is a new Miami. The standard is this. If we play a good team, we getting our ass whooped. If we play a big game or a good team, a top team, we getting our ass whooped. If we play a middle of the pack team, we could either A, get upset by those teams, or we're going to scrape by. We're not going to impose our will on some of these teams. And yeah, we did to Florida State, which I do give Manny credit for that. But let's be real. Florida State's, they worse than we are right now. They down bad. Down bad. So it's just, I ask myself, is this the standard? And some of you may be saying, Grant, it's one game. What are you talking about? I watched Manny Diaz last night, keying and ha-ha-haing after the performance we saw last night. No matter what you say about if you believe in Manny or not, if we just keep it on the basis of watching that game, you couldn't be impressed with the offense you saw. You couldn't be impressed with the linebackers that we saw. Linebackers that Manny Diaz helped recruit. Remember, Manny's been here 6 years on the defensive side. So he's helped recruit some of these players that we've seen and that aren't getting developed. But I watched the post-game interview, and that was Manny's time. That was Manny's time to say, look, although I'm happy that we got that victory, we will not stand for how we played. But what does he do? Right? Last week we heard him say, it's Alabama, they do it to everybody. This week we hear him say, it's Appalachian State. They beat people on the road, but they didn't beat us. Manny, when are you going to call these players out? When are you going to hold these players accountable? And then somebody asked this man about the damn cat. I would have loved for Manny Diaz to say, I don't care about a cat. I care about on 4th down, us letting a running back run untouched. I care about us. We really didn't even, to me, we didn't beat Appalachian State. Appalachian State beat themselves. Yeah, we got the W, but you're looking at a fluke play where they throw the ball over the punter's head, where Chase Bryce overthrows 2 receivers in the end zone. Let's be honest here. We got to stop telling the lies. And when I say that, I look myself in the mirror too, because I've been lying on the timeline too. But the guy asked Manny about the cat. Manny should have said, I don't give a damn about a cat. I care about those young men out there who are about to be busting their butts to get us to the Miami standard. But when you come to a press conference and the first thing you say is, it's what Appalachian State does, then to me, you're saying you're okay with it. To me, you're saying that's the standard. And if that is the standard, if that's where we are, we're down bad. We are down bad. We've seen this game over and over again. Manny, why can't we properly tackle? Manny, why is our DBs getting mossed? Manny, why at times we just have guys running open? And we got to give a shout out to guys like Tyreek Stevenson, transfer, Rambo, transfer. Like, are we starting to see the trend that the transfers coming in are always our best players? I saw Rambo last night get into Donaldson's face for missing a block. I don't know when the last time I've seen that. A player holding another player accountable? You know why? Because he comes from Oklahoma, where, yeah, Oklahoma, I know somebody's going to say, well, they're not winning no championships either. Yeah, but they're consistently in the picture at least. It just cannot be okay. I watch Will Mallory, a guy who has been in this program, just drop a wide open pass. Mike Harley just dropping the wide open pass. It's time to let these guys know, if you do something bad, you're getting taken out the game. You gotta set the standard, unless you're okay with the standard where it is. Because if you're, I don't know, man. We won. We did win. But boy, do I got a bad feeling. I got a bad feeling about a Michigan State team, Mel Tucker, who's going to come in here and he's going to run the ball. If I was him, I would run it and 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 run it. But I don't understand. Guys, if this was, I want you to understand, I would understand this offense if it was first year. No, we're in the second year offensively. We have a quarterback who's been in a college football for damn near a decade. We have we have seniors, we have people who's come back. And our offense still looks the same. Predictable. So we lose Chaney. We lose Smith. Gonna be tough. Keyshawn Smith, man, baller. Number 5 out there is balling. We just got to be able to get him the ball. King, I'm talking to you. You got to get a man the ball. I mean, it seems like, honestly, our offense is this. King, you use your legs and run around all crazy like. And then we're going to throw it deep every now and then. And then we're going to throw hitches and tunnel screen. That seems like our offense. And it's only going to get us so far. And it kind of explains why, we could do that against Appalachian State. We could do that against Virginia Tech and those type of teams. But when you play a team, a big-time team, we're going to get our ass whooped. And it's because when we play teams like we did last night and we skate by, we got a coach who wants to laugh and chuckle about a damn cat and talk about what the other team did good. I've been talking for 10 minutes, and to tell you the truth, I don't even know half the stuff I've been saying because I've just been replaying this game over and over in my head. I do want to give a shout out to Tyreek Stevenson, Hunt, damn near unblockable to defensive line, Rambo. I mean, we got some guys out there playing, but if we don't get all 22 guys to realize, hey, we're going to hold you accountable. If the coaches don't get them to realize that if you do something bad, you're going to be held accountable, then we're looking at we're looking to be a mediocre team. And we said this the last couple years. We talked about scraping by teams and people just looked it over. We got to realize we just can't give Manny credit in the offseason. We got to give him, we got to hold him accountable. The key word of this whole video is accountable. We got to hold that man accountable when the games are played. Because if you look at Manny Diaz, his stock is at an all-time high in the offseason. And when the games get played, we look like dog shit. I don't know, man. I'm frustrated. I'm sure a lot of y'all are frustrated. As always, man, I invite you to tell me I'm wrong, man. Tell me I'm wrong. Let me know where I'm wrong. Let me know where I'm overreacting. Y'all know I'll be down there in the comments, man. I'm out. Peace. No more defeats.